What's up everybody and welcome to the cave. I'm GrizzlyKaun and today we're going to do something a little different. It's been a bit of a dry week for reviews. Maggie Gyllenhaal's The Bride is bombing, Pokemon Pokopia continues to kill it, and Netflix's One Piece Season 2 is either attracting those who love it or hate it. So, today I thought we could go over a few things that are coming up that we're going to be covering on the channel and my hype level for them. Let's get into it. First up, we have Invincible Season 4. After Season 3's epic battle between Mark and Conquest, I cannot wait to see where we're going next. Season 3 really stepped it up from the previous Season 2, which I think had the tendency to drag a bit. However, I've really enjoyed the show's adaptation of the comics, and I can't wait to see the new storyline being introduced for Damien Darkblood. 5 out of 5 hypes on this one for sure. Next up, Project Hail Mary. I just finished reading the book a few weeks ago and I have to say it was a great read. Thus far, I've been able to avoid any trailers and only heard a synopsis of the movie before reading the novel. So I think it'll be a real fun experience going into this one since I only have the knowledge of the book and what I've imagined in my head. And Ryan Gosling seems to be the perfect casting for Ryland Grace, so this one's got me a 5 out of 5 hypes as well. Following Project Hail Mary, we have Daredevil Born Again Season 2. I'm a huge fan of the original Netflix series and have really enjoyed some of his comics. However, last season of Born Again was not a winner for me. It took Matthew Murdock to a place, yet again, where it was almost an entire season before we see him don his iconic suit. He was girl-bossed around by his new girlfriend all season, and one of the coolest villains created in the recent Daredevil mythos was killed off by said girlfriend before we got to see him do really anything of consequence. Now, we all heard the rumors and excuses that the season was tainted by old writing that couldn't be excluded at that point, and that's why it suffered. Hopefully this season there won't be any need for excuses and we get a real return to form like the original series gave us. This one is not high on my totem pole. Daredevil only gets a 2 out of 5 hypes. Disney, please prove me wrong. Up next we have the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I feel like Nintendo has really been cooking with this one. I really enjoyed the first Mario movie and was super excited by the post-credit scene promising the introduction of Yoshi. I think we're in store for a few more surprise characters as rumors and leaks continue to circulate. My only concern so far is the reveal of Donald Glover voicing Yoshi. While I have no problem with him voicing him in like a quick joke sequence or something, I'd really like them to keep Yoshi to his normal sounds and chatter that you hear in the game rather than full-on dialogue. Other than that, it sounds like a blast. 4 out of 5 hypes for Super Mario Galaxy. Following that, we have Maul, Shadow Lord, releasing 2 episodes at a time, thank God. Darth Maul is returning to give us a deeper look into Coruscant's underworld and crime scene. Now, I love Star Wars. It was my first love, but we have not been on best terms in recent years.
Crapped on my heart.
I what on your heart?
While I love Darth Maul, my dislike of most things Disney Star Wars has really diminished my excitement. I did, however, enjoy the trailer, at least enough to give the show a chance. So hopefully Shadow Lords can at least live up to Bad Batch level and I'll call that a win. 3 out of 5 hypes. Next up, The Boys Season 5, the final season. The Boys is a show that I struggle with. Not that I don't enjoy the show, I usually have a good time watching it and its content doesn't bother me or anything. I guess it's just that some episodes are better than others. While I have enjoyment for the show and I do like some of the characters, it's just a show that comes and goes for me. Happy in the moment of watching it, but it's not exactly something that sticks with me. Honestly, I think it's a good thing that they're on their final season because I really don't see anyone championing this show anymore. It'll be nice to see how it ends. 2 out of 5 hypes. You know we have to throw in a bit of horror, so after The Boys starts, we have Lee Cronin's The Mummy. I love Brendan Fraser and I can't wait to see the next installment. But no, this is not that. Lee Cronin's The Mummy promises a much scarier and darker take on the classic tale that we grew up on, leaving us hanging on the tagline, "What happened to Katie?" A family receives a call that their missing daughter has been found, but has come back changed. Nothing like a good old scary story involving a demented little girl chasing you around your house on all fours, filling you with nightmare fuel. My only hope for this movie is that it is better than the god-awful Psycho Killer that I had the displeasure of seeing earlier this year. This scary story receives a 3 out of 5 hypes. And last but not least, we have 2 games coming out that I'm really looking forward to covering on the channel and doing some live streams with. First up, we have Mouse, PI for Hire. I love everything about this game. Look, the setting, the soundtrack. Mouse PI looks like a blast and a very funny take on the FPS format. Since the first announcement, I've really been looking forward to getting my hands on this. Definitely 5 out of 5 hypes. And to conclude our list, we have Masters of Albion. From the mind of the creator of classic PC game Black and White comes a bold reimagining of the god game genre. I loved Black and White back in the day, and I sank way too many hours just floating around as a hand playing God of the Isle. When I heard the original creator of Black and White was making this game, I cannot wait. It really seems like Masters of Albion is going to take what Black and White did and turn it up to 11, adding new features and new styles of gameplay as well. I haven't seen much buzz about it, to be honest, but I personally cannot wait. 5 out of 5 hypes for me. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. April of 2026 is going to be pretty busy around these parts, so be sure to keep an eye out for many a video coming soon, including breakdowns, reviews, and playthroughs. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to breaking down all this content together. So remember, I'm GrizzlyKaun, and the cave is always open.